Republican Scott Jensen is vowing to shake up the board that oversees his medical license if he wins the governor's race.
Political reporter Theo Keith is here now. And Theo, okay, what exactly is Jensen's beef with the board?
Karen BC, Jensen, who's a family physician from Chaska, says he has been under constant investigation by the Board of Medical Practice, all of them from anonymous complaints. He says he's being censored for his skepticism of COVID, masks, and vaccines.
I was the family doctor of the year in 2016, and for the last 2 years, I have been forced to live under the cloud of a constant investigation.
On social media, Republican Scott Jensen says he's under investigation by Minnesota's Board of Medical Practice for the 5th time. Jensen says his political opponents are weaponizing the board.
If I'm governor, I get to appoint people to the Minnesota Board of Medical Practice. And I said, this juggernaut will be dealt with.
That echoes comments Jensen made at a campaign event earlier in the week. The DFL party has since circulated the audio.
If I get elected in November, do you think their jobs are secure? I get to appoint them.
Minnesota's governor appoints the 16-member medical board. Several members have expiring terms this year and next, and state law also gives the governor power to remove a member for cause. Democrats say Jensen is trying to fire personal enemies. It amounts, they say, to political retaliation against people who have nothing to do with the campaign. The medical board's executive director wouldn't confirm the status or number of complaints filed against Jensen. The board has not imposed disciplinary action against him. Jensen would still face oversight if he wins office, because as he told me last month, he plans to keep seeing patients.
And I've already cut back, and I continue to modify. But as governor, I will not completely stop seeing patients. I will find time in my schedule, whether it be 2 or 3 hours, once or twice a week.
The complaints themselves are not public, nor, as we mentioned in the story there, is the mere existence of the complaints, other than the candidate himself is talking a lot about them. Get ready for a lot more back and forth between Jensen and DFL Governor Tim Walz over the next 5 months. We are a long way from November, but both sides have turned up the volume on their criticism noticeably in the last couple of weeks. Karen?